jungle, an artificial paradise. Paradise, 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 paradise.
It must be raining. Do the Everest challenge first. Yeah, stop and change it. Press the menu button. Oh, do you have the newer Apple TV? Yeah, basically while you're in the ride, the problem with Zwift is you can't do anything outside a ride. You have to be riding to access menus, which is like dumb. But when you're riding, no, just as long as you're in the game sitting on your bike. If you press, like on the old Apple TV, you press the menu button and it brings you to a screen that has like your name, and on the right side it says workouts, badges, pair, garage, settings. Well, just below, kind of near the top right, there's a picture of some scenery, and that's the challenge section. And so if you click on that, it brings up challenges, and you can go to select a different challenge and make sure you're on the Everest one. Oh yeah, you're not gonna like miss out from one ride, but you'll see people riding around on glowing bikes. That's called the Tron bike, and you have to be in the Everest challenge, and you have to have climbed 50,000 meters of elevation, but they don't tell you that. So everyone does like the California challenge, the Italy challenge, and then you realize, oh crap, I've been riding on Zwift for 2 years doing the wrong challenge. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not the fastest anymore. Yeah. Yeah, well, it used to be the overall outright fastest bike you could get, but other bikes have taken over. Like, it's still a good, like if the course doesn't have a huge hill, like it's still a good bike for racing, but there's other bikes now that have like surpassed it, like the Venge with disc, or there's Cervelo S5 with disc. So if the course is relatively flat, it's not the best bike to choose. But yeah, like the SL7 is super fast for like just overall. Yeah, maybe. But well, that's the biggest problem for me is when I'm in a race, it's a mental thing. I'm mentally weak. And if I don't see my guy sit up, or when I do see him sit up, I go, I'm resting. And it's like a mental thing. And the Tron bike, I was like, am I in the draft? I don't know. Maybe I need to pedal faster, slower. I can't, I'm confused. There should be a little, like a bar with like a kilometers left. Yeah, below that. No, it usually doesn't. Yeah, the latest update. It even tells you the lead-in. In 6 months of Zwift use, you'll be a pro. Hey Doc, how's it going? Doing the Generalelost Meetup keep together. Doing some nice light spin on the legs, trying to get them out of the red zone. Yeah, I thought I'd be farther along today, and I was gonna do some intervals, but I'm still showing in the red. Yeah, there's actually quite a few people here. It's nice because it's keep together, so I can just putter along. But yeah, I'm hoping that just a light ride today won't affect anything, and then I can do some intervals or something tomorrow. So what's on the plan today, Doc? I have a project that I'm supposed to do outside, but it's been pouring rain for 20 hours. I'm hoping the rain lets up. No, it's not. Well, like, she didn't carry any of her food. Like, the guys were all carrying her stuff and handing her food. So it's like, it was like a gray area. It's technically allowed, but it's like in poor form of the spirit of gravel is what everyone's saying. Because gravel is like, you're self-supported and, you know, you carry all your own stuff and you ride for 7 hours and... Yeah. She did put out an amazing amount of power for like 7 hours though. It was like 240 or 250 watt average. So she had some juice despite drafting. But I mean, we've all drafted in groups. That'll give you an extra, like, you know, a couple kilometers an hour speed. Which brings me to, I'm gonna hire some pros for next Miva Unpaved. Did you see at Miva Unpaved how fast that elite group was going past everybody? Holy crap. I can't believe it that none of them wiped out. There were some holes that I hit that I thought, man, if you hit that in a pace line, people are going down. Well, and you hit stuff even when you're in the front and you can see things coming. You're like, is that a hole? I don't know. And then I'll like, bam, freaking hole. I think most gravel races are all mass start. But you just make the pro men's course longer than everybody else's course, so everyone finishes around the same time. Yeah, exactly. Well, because even with them starting like an hour behind, they finished 2 hours before everybody else. Yeah. Yeah, looking at their average speeds, I was like, son of a, I can't even do that on the road. No, there was... Well, I think John Vanderveen is also like the BC time trial champion or something. So, I mean, a gravel race with not a lot of technical is kind of like a time trial. Yeah, he comes to some of the crits every once in a while. And then he has TTs off the front. Because like the crit pack is going 40 and he can ride 42. Well, you can try, and then you get tired after a while. I think that's usually what happens, as long as you don't let him get too far ahead. Well, those dudes are light. They're like tiny, so it's kind of funny that... But most of those, like... Yeah. Even at 190 though, erg mode is still pretty, like, it gets like, wears you out. Fucking Zwift races, man. They're the worst. I think the full round trip is 17 kilometers, or 17.3. Like if you go there and back. But yeah, it's the flattest place in Zwift land. You can't go anywhere in a Nanaimo at 190. You got like a kilometer in and you're like, damn it. On the Alp. Yeah. The Alp, because the Alp is like, you know, an hour and a half. You're going slow enough that you get more credit for doing a workout. And then if you get to the top and you already have the gear, it gives you 250 bonus XP. See, the thing what I found out about the workouts, which I didn't realize because I thought it was like game in the system, is if your average speed is over 30k an hour, it's better to just ride than do a workout. Because you don't get... It means they're sprinting. Oh, that's the pace partner, I believe. That's the A pace partner. Give her, Larry, catch up. Yeah. That's the A. Yeah, Carrie, you weigh 40 kilograms, don't you? If you go on Discord down near the bottom, it says voice connected, about just above your name. There's a little noise suppression button. If you hover over it with your mouse, it actually says noise suppression. You can find it in the settings, but they moved it to like an easier location. Yeah, if you just click it on, it'll like get rid of a bunch of background noise. No. Yeah, if you want to see a good video, go to YouTube and search RTX voice. It's like people testing. NVIDIA has their own noise suppression AI, and it's unbelievable what they can get out of. Like, the guy's got a vacuum beside his face, and the voice sounds like totally normal, and he's like on, off, and it's like vacuum. Well, it's amazing that the AI can pick out your voice and make it sound good even if you have a vacuum beside you. Wow. Yeah. Your lips are moving, but I can't understand. Nothing's coming out. My hearing aids are... Yeah, be like, Pat, I know I can. It's like, I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. This route sucks. Stay away from the jungle. Nothing good happens there. Gravel. Your road. Yeah. That's one of my joys in Zwift life, is doing group rides and everyone stays on their road bike. And you're like, take this, A groupers. I'm on my mountain bike. Hey, Godadon, how's it going? Are you getting absolutely dumped on in rain right now? Yeah, it like poured all last night here. It it's not raining right now, but man, it rained hard all night. Yeah, that's exactly my plan. I'm doing some exercise right now, and then I'm gonna go play New World for the rest of the day. Maybe order a pizza. It's pretty good. It's a different change. I mean, everyone I know is still playing World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade, but it's kind of tired of it. But it's, I like it. It's a little bit different, but it's the same, you know, you grind. But the graphics are pretty nice. You can do a lot of different things. You know, the skill system is pretty cool. Like, you do get points for leveling, but you get more points from actually using equipment. So the more you use your sword, the better you are at swords. So I can run around with a sword and shield and then have a healing staff. So every time I use my healing staff, I get better at healing. And the skill trees are linked to that type of weapon. I don't know how long it'll last. You know, I don't know if this is like a game that's gonna last a decade, but for now, I'm enjoying it. And there's no subscription fee right now, so you pay for the game and you're playing with other people. Yeah, like I mean, I'm level 24 out of 60, so I'm nowhere near, but apparently there's the PvP system is pretty good. Like, there's towns and certain guilds own the towns, kind of. And you can attack the towns or something like that. Oh, yeah. Hit pain, that's not good. Oh, trainer tires are super hard, man. Super hard. I hate trainer tires. I had a trainer tire on my last trainer and horrible. Oh, I've been doing pretty good. Getting out on some, I think we might actually go camping. Maybe. I don't know. Just usual life going on, you know, working, trying to balance work life, family life, bike life. Oh, nice. It's like, yeah. I actually downloaded some app that you could do like Python beginner tutorials. Because I was like, oh, that'd be a fun little hobby to get into and maybe do something with it. I don't know. And I got through about, yeah, when you work all day and then you come home and then your family's all like, bah, 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 and then I don't really want to sit down and like use my brain. Well, see, it was different. See, on the older style hubs, like the Shimano hubs that were cup and cone, you actually had like a threaded axle on the hub itself, so it was one piece. But on all the newer style hubs, the axle is technically just a cup that fits in press fit. Because if you notice, like every new wheel can fit every standard, and they give you like a bag of adapters. So if I take my wheel off my bike, I can just pull off the cup by hand and put on a new adapter. So what happens is, on the older style ones, when you're adapting a new style wheel down to quick release, it's actually using the quick release tension to sort of hold the whole hub together. Where back with a cup and cone hub, there actually is a true axle in the system. But, I mean, it's like it's ever happened. Like I say, I mean, bending a quick release, I mean, when I say bent, if you put it on a table, I mean like slight bend. But yeah, and that's why they moved to the through axle, because that's like a 12 mil threaded through axle, the true axle. The through axle is yeah. Well, it's like a quick release, but it's beefier. FTP tests are painful. You do the ramp one. Yeah, that one gets it over and done with quicker. Oh, it 100% is. You can, like a 20-minute FTP test, you can totally be good at them. I don't know if it's more accurate, but I mean, any sort of test. Well, because like a 20-minute test, you pretty much just say, okay, I want to ride at 300 watts, and I'm going to ride at this pace for 20 minutes. Like it's, you can kind of game the system. But yeah, you don't really know. Because I mean, I've... Yeah, like a 20-minute test. I mean, I've done one. I've done them where you finish and you went, huh, maybe I could have gone a bit harder. Where the ramp test is just you ride till you actually can't pedal anymore because the resistance is too hard. It was like she got like aggravated assault charges or something like that. It was like... I blame the tour organizers. Why can't the tour organizers keep people off the roads? That's their fault. Well, it's not entirely their fault because people should stay off the heck roads, but, you know, like, you're putting on a race here. Like, have some marshals. Yeah. You do that at the Isle of Man. Jump onto the course with a sign. Well, it's funny, as much as spectators are like running people over, how many riders have been run down by course motorbikes? Or even marshals walking onto the course. There was that team time trial, I think it was last year, the year before, where the course marshal like walked into the course and the team time trial doing like 60k an hour, like just ran him over. No. The video is horrible. Like, I'm like, how is that guy and the riders alive? Like, it's just full speed, like, blam. Oh, it's crazy. It's like horrible to watch. Oh. Ah. You never really paid attention? Well, you just never really paid attention. You just like were getting new jerseys without looking at them. Well, you stop pedaling, but do you ever really stop pedaling? And that's the thing with trainer riding. No, actually, I think the highest socks in Zwift are the UCI legal limit. That'd be a good company. Custom socks to the UCI limit. You send them your knee to ankle length, and they'll make like the exact, right on the line, you know, the perfect height. Because guys were using like arrow socks. Yeah, so what happens is, guys, you get like knee-high compression socks with little like arrow thingies on the back. Well, apparently, you want to hear something crazy? Apparently leaving hair on the back of your legs in strips is actually very aerodynamically efficient. No, you gotta save the front. The front's gotta be smooth, and then you have to leave like strips along the back, and it diffuses. And apparently, like, they've tested this, and it's faster. Well, it's like not fair for people who don't have super hairy legs. Like, I'm super aerodynamic. I could like just ride nude in a Speedo with like hair strips everywhere. Like, I could create like a back hair mohawk, like a fin. What?
At 1 p.m. to be on F1.
When?
1 p.m.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, there's 2 adults in this household, but the kids always bug me when I'm on the bike. Like, why can't you ask your mom this stuff? I'm like, the kid's like, Dad, can I do this? I'm like, I don't know, like, ask your mom. Like, I'm on my bike. I have headphones in, I can't hear anything. I say, John, you did amazing your time at the Tour de Victoria. Yeah, that was like an impressive time. Yeah. Well, it's amazing how fast you go in a group. Like, was that year Brad and I just like tried to stay with the front pack? And it was effortless. We were doing like 36K an hour and we're like sitting there just chit-chatting. But the problem is, all those fast people don't stop at the rest stops. And so then as soon as you stop and to grab a snack, you never find a group like that ever again. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Once you get 15 feet away, you can't you can't close the gap. But like right off the start, I can get out my data, I can pull the data from that, and I don't think we went over 220 watts. Well, when you're in a group of 400 people, like you're just getting like pulled along, like it's. Well, you think if you look at the Tour de France, now that a lot of the guys are posting their power meter numbers, when the guys in the peloton, they're doing like 200 watts and going like 45K an hour down the road. Yeah. Well, apparently there's some routes on McCurry Island that are a good mix of, it goes gravel pavement, and actual canyon gravel bike is the fastest bike for certain routes on that island. So I think they're kind of starting to realize that no one changes their bikes, they go mountain bike or fastest road bike. So yeah, like I think Zwift Insider did a test, and it was like the Canyon Grail on certain routes was like 30 seconds faster than if you just rode a road bike. Isn't that usually in the January-ish? Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, there's always sort of some series at some point. And now that it's getting to be fall, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a few more, you know, popping up. And Brad and I do slow racing. We pass everyone at the finish. Zwift is notorious for everyone going out super hard. And then everyone realizes, oh, I can't keep this pace up for an hour and a half. And then everyone fades hard, and then Brad and I reel them in, show them who's boss. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can wave at them. You can wave as you pass them. There's a button somewhere that you can, like, do. Have you used the companion app? Along the bottom, there's like a bunch of things like wave, there's like thumbs up, there's like a hammer where the guy yells hammer time, or there's a button that says I'm toast. And you, on the keyboard, it's, yeah, the camera is numbers. I don't know. You know what? It's like the companion app does most of the stuff. One day it'll all make sense. Well, you'll start drama like Norm when he like gave that guy a ride on when he passed him, and the guy like got super ticked off. Well, saying ride on to somebody is like a nice thing. Like, hey, dude, ride on. Like, you're doing awesome. And Norm, like, went on this, like, group ride, and he passed the leader and gave him a ride on, and then there was, like, internet drama. Like, the guy was messaging him in-game, being like, you're fucking rude, and blah, blah, blah. And Norm's like, dude, calm down. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the hammer on the companion app, it'll go hammer time, but I don't think anyone really hears it. And a thumbs up button, he says, your guy yells, ride on. Well, the Zwift Insider or someone announced the Badge Hunter series again, where they do like a route every week, which if you're looking... Yeah. It's like the Uber, it just doesn't go, it misses a section. Yeah, I think you missed a ride last... I feel like we all did it, and you weren't there for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, of course you do. Not even a question. Like, how can you not find this stuff on the companion app? Like I said, it's Gary. Gary the programmer, man, all by himself. Dude, the list is getting longer and longer, like hurry up. The top left, that's your power. Yeah, it goes speed, distance, elevation, time in the middle one. No. Well, I was gonna go do something outside after this. I have some yard work to take care of, but it is pouring again. I think it's a good day just to eat chicken nuggets all day long. But the Uber pretzel. Yeah, the Four Horsemen actually is probably one of the worst ones. Because the problem with the Four Horsemen is it does all the hills, but it does direct routes to the hills. Where the Uber and Mega Pretzel, you kind of ride flats and you get a bit of a break. The Four Horsemen just goes hill, downhill, hill, downhill, hill.